So it's the race day at the Black Sea. It's sunny at the moment, supposedly. I did see before it was going to rain though, so we may be having rain after lap 4. We're going to have to factor that into our pit stop. Try and go quite slow and take advantage of when it starts raining. Try and catch everyone off guard if we can. We're going to add some bonuses here as well to what we've got. We've got a race trim and soft tyres. We'll whack them both on. We're also going to whack on the race trim at least, and we've got some mechanics components for Rogers actually here. Our super softs will wear more slowly. That'll be good for the start of the race. We're starting on super softs. In terms of the car setup, we're going to set up some of those setups we had to begin with. We had 97 and 97, so we're going to have to go with one of these. I think they're very similar anyway, so I think we'll pop on this one to begin with. I don't know what the difference is between them two there. Yeah, we'll go with that one actually. Very, very subtle differences. We're going to start on super softs as well, because the weather forecast is fully dry at the moment. I was expecting rain, so I'm not sure if we will have rain, but we'll leave it as it is, and we'll confirm that. Rogers' car, I think we nailed it the last time, so we'll be using that setup we ended on. Same with the tyres, we'll go on super softs, and we'll keep the fuel as it is too. Driver strategy, we want them to start off really fast, so we're going to put them straight into attack and overtake, at least for half a lap, and then we're going to have to bring it way down when everyone else starts dropping off a bit. This is especially for the line when everyone's grouped up too. We need to get as far possible as we can in front. We're starting on 7th and 20th, so there's a great chance for Sadat to even go near the front of the pack, and Rogers just to claim up to mid pack would be great. But with that, we're going to start the race. So here we go. Let's see how good we do at the back of the grid. And on 20th, it's a great start with Rogers, but he seemed to brake straight away, and he might just nick 19th on the first corner. Hopefully he can get past quite a few there. It looks like Sadat's dropped 3 places already. He's battling away though. He might still go ahead of a few. We're going to keep this attack mode on for at least half a lap, maybe even the whole lap. We'll keep that on and then we'll drop it down to neutral. It just means their driver styles are more erratic and their engine speed is the highest as it can possibly be, just so they can get a bit of an advantage over. Rogers has done really well. He's got 5 places already in this first lap. It seems like Sadat's dropped. Is it maybe 2 or 3 he's dropped so far? He's still there though. He's not exactly dropping back. He's got one back just. Rogers, he might even take another here as well. We're going to drop them down though now, just so they don't lose too much. We'll drop them down to the neutral and the medium engine modes. They should be able to still overtake cars, as they're all going to be doing about the same speed, and you can see other drivers are doing exactly the same as that as well, dropping the drivers down. So we gained 4 or 5 places from Rogers, and we've lost 2 or 3 from Sadat, so it's not too bad a start. We haven't had any damage, or no one's gone off or anything. A safety car also hasn't come out, so it's been quite a good start really overall. We've gained and lost at the same time. Rogers is dropping though slowly now a bit too much, which is a bit worrying. I might have to whack him back up to a push driving style, because he seems to be letting drivers pass really easily. But yeah, we've whacked them up their engines up slightly higher. No, their engines stay the same, sorry, the driving style's gone up a bit more, so they will use a bit more of their tread on the tyres, but it looks to be in level with everyone else at the moment. Everyone's switching back over to a neutral driving style and an engine mode of about medium, so we don't want to use it too much because the fuel's going to literally just die straight away if we use it too much, and same with the tread. I'm even going to drop them down to a neutral driving style now too. Now it seems to evened out a bit and started spacing out. We got Sadat ahead of the sponsor objective at least. He's in 11th, and he's driving pretty well. He's doing good. Like we say, we're one of the lower teams in this whole championship anyway, so our expected finish is around where Rogers is right now, 16th, 17th place. He's just gone up actually. But Sadat, yeah, he's doing okay in 12th. He's right on the tail of this other guy in 11th too. And he's also a second ahead on the pace and 2.5 seconds ahead of the pace for Rogers too, so he's going to be catching up a few people. And he is right now, he's catching 2 people straight away. The weather's seeming good too. I was expecting rain, as everyone was expecting rain on the start. He's just lost a place because of that. Rogers is actually just flew up 4 places. He was 18th, he's just gone up 4 places straight away. I don't know if they haven't pitted. 3 have gone in the pit. Oh yeah, I think 3 pitted, that's what it was. They had really bad tyres. We're doing good though, so that's got another place back up to 11th. He was down in 13th, but he's gone straight back up a place. Weather's looking good. It's still sunny. We're going to have to come in eventually. We've got 3 more laps of fuel though. We can burn that fuel, come in, change some tyres, a bit more fuel in. 13 laps to go. Maybe and have only 1 stop if we can. We really want to, hopefully, if the weather's going to change, we want it to change the next few laps. So Rogers' tyres aren't looking good though, they're 25%. We're going to give him at least another lap though. We'll give him one more lap on those tyres, maybe 2 laps. We're up to 9th and 12th though. 9th and 12th, we're doing really good now. It seems like we started 7th on the grid, I guess, but with us, our cars ain't going to be as great as some of the other cars in the track, so our top half finish is really good for us, I think. Especially with Rogers too, he's meant to be the worst driver and he's kept up all the way so far. But we're up to 3rd now, they've just stopped, but we need to stop soon, so I think he can last another lap at least. But we're going to whack, actually we're going to have to bring them both in because his fuel was quite low. But we'll make sure they go on the softs, not the ones that are already worn at least anyway. The fuel, we're going to have to add fuel. There is 11 laps remaining, so we may have to try and conserve some fuel near the end of the race. The part's looking pretty good actually, the parts look really good. I'm not too sure, I'm really not sure about the fuel though. I might just go full and see how we get on. Same goes for that, I'm going to do the same, put them onto the softs. They should last at least a good, I think it's a good 9 to 11 laps, so and have we got that many left? About 11 laps left I think we had, so 7, 18, yeah we've got 12 laps remaining, so they'll be pretty shot near the end, but we want to go on a one-stop strategy I think here, as much as best as we can. But 3rd currently, if you can keep that up till the pit, we're good. We're just going to put him down on a low engine mode, and we don't need to worry about the tyres, you can even push for the last bit of the tyres. And low engine mode again, so we save as much fuel as we possibly can. He will lose these places now, he's going into the pits, so he's also going to pit with someone else. But hopefully this will be a good pit stop. He's refueled up, and his tyres are gone too. Put it straight back onto medium. Same with Rogers, he's going to go back onto medium as he comes out. And you got good and a good too. So they've rejoined near the back of the pack, but hopefully they can get the heat into those tyres and they can carry on. Weather-wise, we're looking like rain's coming soon, so which is unfortunate. We're going to have to go in again soon, but we may be able to go in quite quickly, change those tyres over, and then get out before everyone else. We may do that on the next lap actually. There is no war on the track, so they can at least last, I think they will last softs at least one more lap, which means I'm going to put their engine mode, their driving style on very high, because I know that's coming soon. But here they go, here comes the rain anyway, and now we're gonna pit them this lap. Just change their tyres and top up that fuel as well. In terms of parts, I'm going to have to fix the engine on him, which is going to cost us a lot of time. Rogers, I don't think he'll need any in terms of fixing to his car. He's going to have to need fuel as well. His part condition, yeah, he's going to need suspension fixing, which is going to be an extra 8 seconds. It's not too great this stint of the race anyway, but with the rain about to come out any second now, we're going to put them in to the pit stop. And the next lap, everyone else is going to be pitting, and hopefully we can fly past them. We're dropping down onto mediums too. It was pretty bad there, pitting by me actually. I should have brought one in first and tried to stagger it. They were waiting for each other more than anything, and with Alistair having a new engine fitted, or at least fixments to his engine, he had a queue then in the pit lane, which wasn't great. But this lap, everyone's going to start pitting. You can see everyone's gone into the pits now on these stand-ins. If we can, we can just whack that engine up to high just for this half a lap, just so we can squeeze as much as we can out of that. I think so that's gone up a few places there because of that. He will catch up another race though, hopefully anyway. It's just going to get wetter and wetter. I think even wets, we're going to have to try and stay these laps for the end of the race though. We will need to not pit for wets. Someone has pitted for wets, which is great for them. I'm not sure if maybe I should have gone for wets, but we'll see. So that's gone up to 11th now, so it's worked well for him so far at least. And it's even working well for Rogers, who goes straight up to 14th with everyone in the pits. Some suspension vibrations, yeah, his suspension isn't looking too great. We're going to have to try and limp home with that, unfortunately. We don't want to bring him in yet. We're in the top half though, we've said that nearly. We're not going to come in for wets, no. It is wet, but we're going to have to just last the rest of the race, unfortunately. We've got excess fuel now, so we're going to also whack it up to mediums. In terms of pace, Rogers is a second ahead of pace at the moment, which is great. And Sadat is off the pace very slightly. Could be though because of his suspension maybe, or his gearbox, his drive shaft even. Things I don't want to. There's no point bringing him in when there's 2 laps left. There's no point bringing him in. You might as well try and stick it out. Rogers is slightly off the pace as well. That's probably because of his engine, like he's saying now. But we've got excess fuel. We've got 2 laps left to go, 3 laps of fuel. We can whack their engine mode up again. We can also even put their driving style up. I might leave Rogers as it is because his is 42%. Now we'll go for a push. There's only 2 laps left, so he's also, when it's soaked, it's not ideal for intermediates anyway. Luckily, the guy behind the front though, they're also on intermediates. There's only people at the bottom of the grid who have pitted 3 times, 2 times, who are on wets. So if we can hold out till then, we'll be okay. Oh, retired. Looks like there's been a crash somewhere. No? Crash? Yeah. Oh my god. Something seriously wrong with his car, it looks like. Looks like an engine problem with that much smoke. He's going to limp home to the line. If he even makes it back to the line, who knows. But with Sadat, it looks like he might be getting a solid 10th place. Coming around to the finish line now. Good finish there from Sadat. Great finish. Oh, he's on his final lap now. Tell a lie. He's going to have to go down to low. Maybe even medium. He might be okay on medium. Oh, half a lap. I'm going to put him on low just in case. 15th. He's on low and low too. He's finished. Rogers has. And so that has he finished? Oh, is he on his final lap? Why does it say Rogers is finished but not Thingy? That's surprising. I'm not too sure. I would have thought so that would have finished. But there we go. We came 10th and 15th. That's reasonable. A very, very reasonable, if not good, result for us. Seeing as though we're a bottom 3 team, we've done really well there. I'm really happy with that. We've beat the sponsor objective too. And yeah, hopefully we go on to the next race and be great at the next one too. That was quite bad conditions in terms of it being clear, and we've had to pit. That rain came maybe a lap or 2 quicker. We might have been slightly better with the pit. We could even got away with maybe even 1 stop. Oh, we would have to have 2 stops with the fuel, but we could have spaced them out a bit better. But everyone else had that issue too. It wasn't just us who had that issue. So all in all, I think we've done very well there. Even some people here are saying we could have been worse. Yeah, fair average performance. I'm not looking envious at anyone, so I think we had a good performance for us, definitely. We see our team report as well. The morale's gone up, and a lot of changes in the stats here for Al Sadat with that great 10th position, I must say. Seems to be no changes for Rogers. He did come 15th though. It's not. That's kind of what he was expected to do, I'd imagine. So that's probably why there's no change there. Expected result was 10th, and we came 7th overall. That 10th being in the constructors, and we came 7th. So happiness has gone up. Yeah, and then a bit of money too, bit of prize money. Oh, did you make any prize money? No prize money. But chairman payments and the sponsors paid us out as well with that bonus. So with that bonus, we've actually made money instead of losing it. As we can see with the championship standings as well, we've got 10th and 15th there too. I think solid start. I think a very solid start.